Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. So I've been thinking a lot lately about how to grow your embroidery business from home and why it might feel so hard for small embroidery business owners, myself included. And I think the problem is that we get so caught up in stitching and the creativity and creating our new designs that marketing kind of feels a little bit like an afterthought. Like once the orders pick up, then we'll get to it. But honestly, that's backwards. And I can call you out on it because I've done it too. Plus, being an introvert doesn't help either. So I've decided to give myself a challenge, something along the lines of the 75-day hard challenge in the fitness world, but for marketing and for marketing my embroidery business or marketing our embroidery business. Because we want to do something that's going to get the momentum going, right? I've been trying a few techniques here and there, and I wanted to share those with you, but I also wanted to formalize it with an actual challenge. So I'm trying something that I'm calling Stitch to Sell, and it's a 21-day marketing challenge. And I'm inviting you to join along with me. So the idea is simple: 21 straight days of specific actions designed to get the word out about our embroidery business and get the momentum going. 21 days, 21 specific actions, no skipping, no substitutions. And I'm doing it alongside you. And I'll be upfront with you. My background is not that I've built some six-figure empire in the embroidery industry. I haven't. But I have spent years building online businesses, and I've sold over 6 figures of my own products over the years. From e-commerce and handmade products to digital content and everything in between. And now I'm applying all of those skills to my embroidery business. And I'm coming at it from two sides. I'm coming at it from the online side and from the local business side. So we'll get a mix of both in there. And I'm going to bring you along to show you exactly what it looks like in real time. So this video is the plan. And I'm going to check in with you every few days to let you know what I've done and how it's going. So get your notepad and paper, grab something to write with, and I'll walk you through it step by step. All right, so here's how this works. 21 days, 3 phases, 7 days each. Every phase builds on the one before it, so don't skip ahead. And I want to be clear about something before we get into it. This is not a post every day and hope for the best plan. Every action in this challenge has a specific purpose. We're not doing busy work. The goal of the full 21 days is simple. Your first customers or your next customers, depending on where you're starting from. And the point is to build a strategy so that we can create consistent leads and consistent momentum in our business. So let's go. Now, phase 1 is your warm market, days 1 through 7. Phase 2 is getting visible, days 8 through 14. And phase 3 is the close, collect, and compound, days 15 through 21. Each phase has one job. Each day has one action. You're not trying to do everything at once. You're building one brick at a time. And here's the full breakdown. Now, phase 1 is the one most people skip because it feels too simple. Don't skip it. Before you touch Instagram, before you list anything on Etsy, before you run a single ad, you're going to start with the people who already know, like, and trust you. This is your warm market. And the way we're approaching it is not with a single product, it's with a package. Pick one client type from your warm market list: a barber, a coach, a real estate agent, a pet groomer. Then lead with a package built specifically for their world, a curated bundle with a set price that makes it easy for them to say yes. They don't have to figure out what they need. You've already figured it out for them. Then build your list. 20 names of local businesses, neighbors, service providers, coaches, parents, people you already know and who know you. And make contact personally. One message, one package, one ask. Personal outreach beats posting every single time. Now here's exactly how the warm market outreach flow works. Start with your list and ask yourself, who on this list fits which package? A barber gets the barber branding package. A coach gets the rep your team package. A sport parent gets the sports fan package. Match the person to the package. Then send the right flyer with a personal message. Not a mass blast,
a personal message. Something like, hey, I thought of you. I put together a package specifically for whatever their business is. Take a look and let me know if you're interested. When they see themselves in that package, the flyer does the selling for you. No explaining needed. Now, some people won't respond to the first message, and that's okay. Silence is not a no. It's just bad timing. That's what day 6 is for. One follow-up message changes everything. Most orders come from the second touch anyway. And when that order gets placed, that's not the end of the relationship. That's the beginning. They refer another business, they reorder for next season, they leave a Google review. One client can become your best marketing asset. Now, the struggle is real, but the system works. Before we get into phase 2, I want to address something that trips a lot of people up, trying to be everywhere at once. Local and online are two different games with two different timelines, and so you need to know your lane. Local, Facebook Marketplace, local groups, Google Business Profile, they give you faster first orders. It's relationship based, no shipping required, and it compounds through word of mouth. The limitation is reach. You're only as big as your local market. Now, Etsy gives you built-in search traffic. Someone in another state can find your listing at 2 a.m. and place an order without you doing anything. And it scales over time. But it's slower to start. You're building from zero with no reviews and no history. Now, here's the hard part that nobody wants to hear. Both require consistency. Neither one works in 3 days. If you post once and get nothing, that's not failure. That's just day 1. The play is this. Start local for momentum. Get your first orders, your first reviews, your first proof of concept. Build Etsy in parallel for compounding traffic. One feeds your confidence and the other feeds your long-term growth. Phase 2 is all about visibility, getting in front of people who don't know you yet. And we're doing it across 6 specific moves over 7 days. Day 8, you're going to set up your Google Business Profile. It's free and takes about 20 minutes, and it's how local customers find you when they search custom embroidery near me. This one is a non-negotiable. Day 9, we're going to list on Facebook Marketplace. You get your clear product photo, have your clear price, your clear description. And then when people message you inquiring, you can send them a link to your inquiry form so you have all the details in order to give them a good quote. Day 10, join 3 local Facebook groups. Don't post yet. Just show up, comment, be a real member of the community before you make any type of ask. Day 11, you're going to open your Etsy shop and list your first product. Get it live. Done beats perfect. On day 12, you'll make your first post in one of your local Facebook groups. A photo of your work, a soft intro, a simple call to action. That's all you need. Day 13, you're going to add 2 more Etsy listings. More listings means more surface area for Etsy's search algorithm to find you. Now that's 6 moves over 7 days, local and online, running in parallel. Now, phase 3, honestly, is where most people are going to drop off the challenge. Don't be that person. You've done the hard part. You've reached out, you've shown up, and you've created inbound interest. Phase 3 is about converting that interest into money and then setting yourself up so this doesn't have to start from scratch next month. So on day 15 and 16, follow up with every open conversation. Anyone who showed interest but didn't place an order gets 1 message today. Reference a deadline if you have one. Urgency without pressure, that's the move. Day 17 and 18, pitch 5 local businesses. Walk in with a sample if you can. Keep it short. I do custom machine embroidery locally. I'd love to show you what I can do for your business. Do you have 5 minutes? That's the whole pitch. Day 19 and 20, add 3 more Etsy listings and ask every customer you fulfilled for a photo and a review. 1 sentence. So glad you loved it. Would you mind sending me a photo and leave a quick review? Most people will do it if you ask. And day 21, now we're going to audit. We're going to look back at the full 21 days. Where did our actual orders come from? What got 0 traction? Whatever drove real orders gets more of your energy next month. Whatever didn't, you can give it another pass or you can just cut it. No emotional attachment to strategies that aren't working. And that's it. 3 weeks, one action at a time. Now, before you go, I have 2 useful resources for you. First, my Embroidery Business Quick Start Kit. It has everything you need to execute this challenge and even beyond. Designs selected for high profit margins, a pricing guide so you never undercharge, Canva templates for your marketing, so all you have to do is drop in your photos, print them out, and start passing them out. The exact scripts I'm going to use and have been using to pitch local businesses, and a 30-day client roadmap. The first link in the description is where you'll find it. Secondly, the client inquiry form that I use to qualify every customer before I ever send a quote, you can plug it into your website or just share the link from your Facebook Marketplace listing or add it to your bio. It stops the back and forth before it starts and makes you look like you have your stuff together, because you do. And that'll be the second link in the description. Go ahead and grab both. And if you're taking the Stitch to Sell challenge with me, drop a comment below and tell me where you're starting from. Use hashtag Stitch to Sell 21 across your social medias. And let's make this a thing. I'm going to leave you with this. The fear of outreach is real. I feel it too. But here's the truth. Fear of outreach and the habit of outreach can't coexist forever. One of them wins. The only way to get consistent sales and steady clientele is to go through the habit, not around it. And you can't get there without going through the fear first. The only way is through. Peel off the Band-Aid. Send that first message. Walk into the first shop. Every rep gets easier. And easier outreach leads to more orders, more referrals, and a steady clientele you started this business for. You already have the machine. You already have the skill. Now go get the customers. 21 days, let's go.
And so that's it, guys. The Stitch to Sell 21-day challenge. 21 days, 3 phases: warm market, visibility, close, and compound. Now, I want to be real with you. I'm running this alongside you, so I don't have all the answers for how it's going to go. This is something we're going to try and see. Then we'll review it after the 21 days, pick out the parts that worked, and toss the ones that didn't. And honestly, that's the whole point of this channel. We're not waiting until we have everything figured out to get started. We're building in real time and documenting as we go. That's how we do things over here. So, if you're going to do the Stitch to Sell challenge with me, drop a comment so that I know that you're following along and we can check in and keep each other accountable. Tell me where you're starting from. Is it your day 0, your day 1? Have you been selling already? Have you hit a slump and you want to pick the momentum back up? I read every comment and I want to know who's in. And you can use hashtag Stitch to Sell 21 if you're posting out anywhere. We can make it a thing. All right, friend. These are the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. And until next time, bye-bye.